So hosting the Olympics is a big deal. Let's break down why. The first and most obvious reason is the economic impact. Studies show the benefits can be huge. For example, France calculated it would see a net infusion of 7.4 to 12.2 billion dollars by hosting this year's Summer Olympics. Researchers in the US, meanwhile, calculate that the 2028 Los Angeles Games will bring more than 18 billion to the region. That's a lot of mullah. But hosting the Olympics can be costly too. The money needed is paid for by the host Olympic committees and domestic revenue from things like sponsorships, ticketing, and licensing. Local taxpayers also have to contribute significantly when it comes to things like security and medical needs. Not to mention that some countries also need to build new facilities or even transportation systems like Brazil, which had an infrastructure budget of $10.76 billion for the 2016 Olympic Games. According to the International Olympic Committee, the benefits and added revenue of hosting exceed total costs when you take into account new job opportunities in tourism. For example, 110,000 jobs created in the London area between 2010 and 2017 were linked directly to the city hosting the summer 2012 Olympics. In China, some 346 million people engaged in winter sports between 2015 and 2022. A level of engagement tied to Beijing hosting the 2022 Winter Games. The country's ice and snow market is predicted to be worth $105 billion by 2025. However, some economists say the benefits of hosting are exaggerated, and organizing countries often end up with large debt and maintenance liabilities. For example, analysts from the University of Oxford have found that every Olympics since 1960 has been over budget, with an average overrun of 172%. Tourism, though, does bring in a lot of money. China saw a surge in winter tourism during the time Beijing hosted the 2022 Games, up to 50% compared to numbers from 5 years previously. In Brazil, which hosted the 2016 Summer Games, tourism generated more than $6.2 billion that year, a 6.2% increase from the previous year. Enough with the money, though. You get the point. The other important benefit for host nations and participating nations is the promise of soft power, or clout. Unlike hard power used to coerce other nations, soft power includes elements such as a nation's culture, history, hospitality, sports, and values, which can create an appealing image and grow nation status in the international community. It's like when you hear Jamaica, you think of reggae legends like Bob Marley, or sporting legends like Usain Bolt. So hosting a big event like this can really help boost the nation's image to the world. Of course, doing well in sports also helps. Hosting a successful event like the Olympics has undoubtedly benefited countries in terms of soft power. But a reverse effect can also occur. For example, certain elements of the 2024 Paris Games have come under criticism, from the row over religious connotations in the opening ceremony to the smell of sewage in the River Seine. There has also been a social media frenzy regarding France's ability to host the world's largest sporting spectacle. Reports of lack of air conditioning in the Olympic Village, severe food rationing, and raw meat being served to athletes have not sat well. Then there are the security concerns. A bomb threat at the media center, coordinated arson attacks on France's high-speed train system, and cyber threats. Still, the fans came and people seem to enjoy the picturesque landscapes of Paris and other venues that are quintessentially French. Let us know about your favorite Olympic moments in the comments below. I'm Ahmed. This was more than just a game. I'll see you soon, fam.